Hello there guys, it's me Jay or xGimpyDwarfx here, and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. Now, today, what have I got for you? It's a spotlight, so I've got to show off something that I've built, right? So basically, I've gone ahead and built this warp gate. Now, I know a lot of people have built these warp gates before, but I thought I would build one as well. Of course, of my own really weird Mayan-y inspired Mayan blah, blah, blah. Of course, my own Mayan inspired theme. I've basically generated this shape with weird shapes. Now it's quite a big build, but it didn't take long to build at all. These warp gates can be really easy to build. This will get you up to the full 111.5 meters a second or whatever. I've got a little ship, so I can do a bit of a test in a second. But basically, the gravity generators are in these spines here, going up and across, horizontally and vertically, and then I have a control station at the back, basically where you hook up your ship to said thing there. This ship has its own built-in, so the landing gear is basically hooked onto the other landing gear, and that's of course got an artificial mass block on in the right place, so it'll fire straight or straight-ish, and then the rest is just purely decoration. So what we'll do is we'll just go into a cut and I will show you the demonstration. Okay, so all the settings should be done for this now. So when I hit X, I shall get pulled inward, which is the pull of those. I do have a small gravity field set in this area, which is provided by this one, but unfortunately these are just too great of a power. I may decrease the upward depth of the gravity generator. Maybe that'll push it away a bit so we can get a bit of normal gravity in here, but for now you just have to fly. So if I go K on here, you'll see I've got the main warp set up. Now what this is basically all my gravity generators and a few lights attached, and that's the interior gravity, the one that is inside, and then I've got all the other things like my reactors. And again, using the grouping feature, what you can do is you can select the main warp. So if I just click this, I can turn everything on or off. There's a big noise when you hit the button, but oh yeah, there's a very big noise. There you go. So that's basically when it's powered up. So the lights come on and it's kind of like a zap zap, if that makes sense. I don't know. Okay, so let's head back down and we'll jump in the ship, and I'll show you some awesomeness, I think. You guys probably already know how these work, but again, I just like to do a few demonstrations. I wanted to build one of these, but never really had any ideas of how to build them. Kind of just thought go with the sort of halo-y looking design. Now all you have to do with this is you have to disconnect your landing gear, turn off your inertia dampeners, go K, and basically turn on your artificial mass, and it will blast you. Now if you look at the stats, we're on 104.4 meters a second instantly, so I'm just going to slow down again. Now look at how far we are away. How cool is that? It's just sweet. This is actually the right way, so we're actually upside down, but this can fire ships of any sort of size, well, any sort of size that will fit in the ring, but they're fairly big things. You can fit inside the whole, oh god. Actually it just turns me away when I fly at it, so I'll turn that off and I should be able to just fly at it like normal. So this is that's basically the concept of the warp gate in action. You could probably make these so they could slow you down at a certain time, so you can use so many gravity generators to get you so far, and then you can just slow yourself down using your jetpack, which is kind of something I want to do with Solaris. I want to add like a warp gate for humans to use, so they can literally just zap from one area to the other really quickly, and then of course use their jetpack to slow down. I'm just going to back this up. Let's drop it. Okay, so that has basically been my warp gate. Colours very bland, khaki and orange, yellow. I may change the colours up, I may even redo this completely, who knows. But I hope you guys have taken some sort of inspiration from this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!